So the MCU panel at San Diego Comic-Con just happened, and it had some pretty huge announcements. There were some first looks at upcoming films like Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four movie, which is now called Fantastic Four First Steps, which is one of the movie names of all time. But the one announcement that everyone is talking about right now is about the 2 Avengers movies. The MCU is bringing back the Russo brothers to direct the next 2 Avengers movies, but here's the thing. Avengers 5 is no longer going to be called the Kang Dynasty, but instead Avengers Doomsday, which means the new big bad of the MCU is Doctor Doom. And then they revealed who will be playing Doctor Doom.
As proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom is such a terrible and confusing casting decision. I'm seeing everyone's reaction to this saying, oh, the MCU is cooking, the MCU is back, this is peak cinema. And I feel like I'm losing my mind because no, this is absolute ass. First of all, the entirety of Kang's character is just completely pointless now. 3 years of building up his character and trying to hype him up as the next Thanos for the MCU, it's just gone now. It didn't matter. Look, I understand. With everything going on with Jonathan Majors, I get why they had to get rid of him as Kang. But did the idea of, I don't know, just recasting him with another actor ever cross Kevin Feige's mind? Nope. The concept of recasting isn't new to the MCU. They've done it with Rhodey, they've done it with Bruce Banner. Hell, they're doing it right now this year with Thaddeus Ross being played by Harrison Ford. This is nothing new. I can't tell which possibility is worse. Either they just panicked about the whole Jonathan Majors case and just replaced him with Doctor Doom out of the blue, or that this was the plan the entire time, making Kang's character even more pointless. Like, genuinely, what was even the point of the whole Council of Kangs end credit scene in Quantumania now with this decision? Regardless of whatever the true outcome was, the MCU completely fumbled Kang the Conqueror. His whole legacy now in the MCU will now be that one time-traveling conqueror of worlds who got cooked by a bunch of ants. The potential we could have had with Kang the Conqueror in the MCU was crazy, man. And then there's Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, and do I even need to explain how dumb this is? The idea of making Doctor Doom a universal threat in his first appearance in the MCU instead of just making him fight the Fantastic Four first already felt kind of rushed and dumb. But then there's the casting. Yeah, let's cast one of the biggest Marvel villains with the guy whose 10-year arc already concluded and left a huge-ass impact on the MCU. Great idea. Oh, but Chris Evans, Josh Brolin, etc. have played 2 different Marvel characters before. Yeah, but like, the difference is they played those characters in completely different universes, not the same one. It'd be like if Hugh Jackman's Wolverine died and came back as Magneto in the Fox universe. It would just be weird. And no, it's not some different version of Tony Stark that became Doctor Doom. The Russos themselves confirmed that Robert Downey Jr. will be playing Victor Von Doom. Not some multiversal variant, this is our official Doctor Doom, which is such a shame. It's understandable why they wanted Robert Downey Jr. to come back. He's the one that started it all, and Downey has expressed his interest in returning, but making him the next big bad of the franchise just seems a bit much, especially after his arc. Bro was Iron Man for 10 years and is pushing 60. Do you expect him to do that all over again, especially with a character as important as Doctor Doom? If they genuinely wanted to bring back Robert Downey Jr., especially as a villain, why not just have him do Superior Iron Man? It could have been a quick and cool return for him to play a different version of Iron Man in some other multiversal project. But nah, instead of giving the role to someone new and who could have brought an interesting take to Doctor Doom, they decided to leave us with a casting that feels lazy and desperate. I say this because it feels like they know about the current state of the MCU and people losing faith in it, so they decided to bring in the face that people will immediately love and support the film they're in with no questions asked. But hey, that's just my theory. Not to mention how this will make absolutely no sense in the MCU timeline. Victor Von Doom is just going to have the same face as the guy who saved the entire universe. The Avengers are going to interact with him. There's no way they're not going to mention this. I just hope he keeps his mask on, but knowing the MCU, that's probably not going to happen. The fact that people are more interested in Doctor Doom's interactions with Spider-Man rather than Mr. Fantastic already shows we are cooked beyond belief. Okay, maybe I'm just hating because the film ain't even out yet. We still got a good 2 years to go. But I don't know. I still don't like this casting choice for Doctor Doom. This alone has me worried about what other decisions they'll make in the future, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Be sure to comment down your opinions of the Doctor Doom casting because I would love to hear your thoughts on this. But yeah, end the video. I'll see you guys later.